Hello there, Lord Yorkie York here. Happy Valentine's Day. We played through 5 dates and I showed you how to complete this group your live life by accidentally declining both options that were available to you at the time. Don't do that. Alright, let's get to 10 dates, shall we? Misha or Ryan? Interesting. Let's take Ryan through it, shall we? It does. Here's a phone app. Looking for love in all the wrong places, or at least hopefully the right places, we'll see. We can't change any of that. Well, that's not surprising, it's an FMV, so they're going to speak the name. 6 foot tall, 28 years old, London. Close to his family. That's one thing I'll say. Let's see what else we have. Well, yeah, he looks like a total twat. Excuse my language. We're not going to go with the doggy picture this time. Outdoorsman, yes. Industry. Finance, creative, healthcare, or other. Healthcare this time, I think. What exactly is I haven't decided. And he likes sports and fitness. He likes travel. And he likes a good time. He can be a Leo. We've got an athletic outdoorsman who likes a party and travel. Mugs an issue.
Misha, pick up the phone.
Ah, and there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I just got back from work an hour ago.
Same.
I've made myself some food.
Same.
And I've just got off the phone with my landlord.
Oh, not same.
Yeah, I missed a payment, but it's fine. I've paid it now, and it's settled anyway.
There's not going to be a top-notch doctor or
I've got
something
some
like
news.
that.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, a 0.
But don't like apps like help out new users with
Misha,
likes and
you're not
you know,
helping.
they really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have 0 even with whatever you just said. There's still 0. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't
What's
always
he
greener.
from?
I've got like 80 likes. But like once you filter out like the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No! Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up for speed dating tonight.
Okay.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
So, I've got him healthcare. There's a lot of jobs in healthcare, to be perfectly honest. I'll just have him as a nurse. That's fine.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Unlikely, but possible.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling. You like anything.
Misha?
Are these two
There
going
is
to
a
hook
small
up in the end?
possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story.
Where is he from? I don't know the accent.
Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No, hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentleman by your first allotted table numbers. And good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad.
Oh, well, lad.
Cheers.
Indeed. Let's go well. Sally fourth. Veronica fifth. No. Let's see how this goes. Kathleen, study break. Alright, 118. Here she is studying. Can't see what she's studying.
Yeah, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire
During
away.
a speed date.
Done. All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by
Interesting.
Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow.
Okay, that if it's
I'm
social
a PhD
bonding.
student in behavioral psychology.
See? Connection.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence
Confidence, kindness, humor, maturity. We're at 60 on those two. Okay.
of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if
Ooh.
this goes well, maybe you'll learn a
Little-
little something.
Low punch.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No
Work.
fence sitting, one or
Every
the
Muslim
other.
nurse are dedicated.
I am definitely a workaholic.
Uh-oh. Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
That's nonsense.
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
All right.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
You're young.
Don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Fine.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
And nothing
This
wrong with
is
that.
your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Head nurse.
Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
And that's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you
Same
researched
as no, I don't
job
like that.
interview
Those
questions
are not good
instead.
answers.
I'm actually really content right now, so I'd be very happy if nothing changed over the coming years.
Really? What a waste. You don't think there's more you can experience and achieve in the next 5 years? The world's your oyster.
Steady on. I mean, you've very happily been a student for the past 5 years.
There's a clear progression between diplomas.
Yeah. And the next progression would be a job you could have moved into years ago.
Not that I need to justify this to you, but I might want to be a lecturer.
You come at us, we're coming back at you. Yeah, this is not someone we're going to connect with.
A teacher. That makes sense.
I'm sorry, meaning,
Those who can't do, teach.
wow. You know, I really need to finish
Oh.
that chapter. So,
Yeah, let's jog on. You came at us first. Then we came back. You didn't like that, did you?
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up.
He would be an absolute
Moving on.
no. Although I didn't like the idea that there was no career progression option available. As I said, 5 years, moving towards head nurse. As in all things, don't come at me if you don't want me coming back at you. I'm not a nasty person, but I can be when called on. Azalea. What was that? Written in the stars or something? 666. Well, there you are. That's a nice. Depending on who you are, that could be an
Fixing my
indication.
eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
Wow.
Don't look like a Ryan.
No. Well, what do I look like then?
You don't look like an Azalea. More a very thorny rose.
That's not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
Looks good. Got a bit of a wild side. I like to party. This is good so far.
It looks good. Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes, accessories, make it all from
Nice.
scratch. Started selling my stuff online
Beautiful.
during lockdown, and it
An
grew
artisan.
into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Screw with
Is
not
it
speed
just
dating.
you in the business, or
Yeah, don't need anyone else.
so? How do you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social media, so they're understanding.
So, if the supply is low, you must be retailing for a fairly high price.
No, I pride myself in affordability.
Wow,
and
you'll never catch it.
sustainability.
You'll never
I'd
keep
love
up.
to do full time. no, sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you earn. I just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right then. Well,
What do we have so far? All 50s, never mind.
what else can you tell about me?
I reckon you're definitely a fire sign.
Based on what?
You're feisty, I can tell.
Leo, yes, I said
Dark
the fire
side in
sign.
there.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes.
Okay. I like her a lot more.
Let's go very quickly, very quickly.
But there's going to be
You're
headbutting.
really into your astrology then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger.
Engage.
My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then based on when and where I was born, my rising sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Libra.
She knows it
What's
well.
the difference between those three?
Your main star sign is your sun sign. Represents sort of your desires in
and your
life.
presentation to the outside
and
world.
Your rising sign is how you present to others. And moon sign
Yeah.
is what you're like deep down.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know about the other two. So,
Work them out for you. We haven't got much time. So.
so then, what makes your sun sign so Scorpio?
We aspire to be brave, loyal, honest,
Any negatives?
jealous and
Like a
secretive.
sting in the
That doesn't really
tail,
apply
yes.
here.
Emotional as well.
Do relate to them as animals.
water
as well,
sign.
yes.
Aren't they really aggressive?
Only when threatened.
Don't they eat each other though?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that.
I like the
This is
humour
your
too.
final minute, guys. Final minute.
You have a look. Down the 60. Open the 60. Alright. Wow. Oh, these are the goals. I see.
So, I was wondering.
No. I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just
It
That
really
seems-
hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
fire away?
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do.
Oh,
Want to know
glad.
about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
We know about the caravan's more interesting. We know she's into New Age or Wiccan
caravan?
philosophy,
Yeah.
pagan. So,
It's the one I lost my virginity in.
oh,
Is that one of the better stories, or is that a bad story?
Better, but it's
private.
it's not first date friendly.
Exactly.
That's your lot, ladies and gents.
I
Time's
like
up.
that.
Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping
I
for.
like that.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, me too.
I think there's going to be
What is your
headbutting if we
handle?
get with her.
I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At
think it's-
Azalea Shadows. Azalea Shadows.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think with Azalea, there could be a lot of headbutting because we kind of butt heads a little more into science, more into physical, more into the spiritual, more into I assume she's Wiccan or pagan, faith, creativity, etc. But opposites can attract. I think it would be the kind of headbutting between her Scorpio and my Leo, between my science and drive and towards career and her creativity and more relaxed nature that would be beneficial, if a little temperamental. I'm looking forward to knowing more. Brandy, rise and grind. Ooh. Oh my.
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit?
Oh my.
Thanks.
I'm Brandy. What do you do for a living?
I work
Wow.
in healthcare.
Oh, amazing. I mean, must have been a bit shit being wrapped in plastic all day for the last 2 years, though.
Yeah, it got a little bit stuffy every now and then. What do you do?
I'm a beautician.
Ah, so you help people too.
I guess so.
Hmm?
But it doesn't earn me what I want, so I'm doing an online
No,
course
this
in
is
international
amplified.
relations, and I trade cryptocurrency.
Ooh.
I just sold an NFT, actually.
Ooh.
And what?
It's non-fungible
Non-fungible tokens.
digital
Trash.
art that has its own online market.
I don't know anything about it, but sounds interesting.
It is. It is. Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
What
I?
are you looking for?
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
Ultimately, I think I want to find a partner, and I just want to settle. No, I want to settle down. I didn't mean, and no, I'm not saying that. It's not nothing to do with. I'm saying that I want to.
I see her so far as driven and dominant, and that can be good. There's nothing wrong with a woman who is. But cocky too, and if she's trading NFTs, she's either a scumbag or easily duped. Personal opinion, you can disagree. So I'm off her already.
In my experience, guys who openly want relationships have been needy.
All right,
They get
judgmental.
over familiar too soon, want my attention all the time, get upset when I don't message.
Challenge.
It's a whole thing.
That's a generalization.
It's a discussion.
No,
I
it's
gave
an
my
attack.
experience to start it.
Well, I'm not needy, so I guess that's the discussion over.
Good. Let's move on then.
Yeah, to other people.
Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah,
Let's
we
put
are.
her off.
So?
Rent. She's a big owner.
Renting, but I have been there for a while, so I feel settled. Like, it feels like
He
home.
doesn't like the word
so
settled.
I
That's
like it.
good.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
want her.
that's all that matters at the end of the day.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys.
Can we make it a 0-minute warning? I can
Just
move on
3
from her.
minutes of lovely
I've
conversation.
seen enough to know I don't want to be near her.
Okay, let's move on to foreign affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into though?
I allowed to say a lad's holiday?
Go for
She's
it.
probably going to go places.
won't
I'm
hear
going to say a
from me then.
staycation.
I am actually a big staycation guy.
Like in the UK.
Yeah, there's so much to see here. Like the different cities, the counties, and then within the counties there's towns, there's villages. I think that everyone takes what they have on their doorstep for granted. You don't need necessarily to fly to the other end of the world. There's so much to see here and do, and it is convenient, and it's cheap.
So that's the real reason. I actually want to go to Rock soon. It's where my mum raised me.
Cool.
She
Okay,
was
nothing
my
wrong with
role
that.
model. Do you have anyone like that yourself?
Wow, that is a very good question.
Could be from your childhood or
Friends and
even
family.
now if there's anyone who inspires you.
Although that's
I
a bit
am
close
the
to her
person
mum.
I am
I should have gone celebrities if I
because
want
of
rid
the
of her.
relationship I have with my family. I've also surrounded myself with friends who motivate me to grow and would have my best interest at heart.
I mean, yeah, the energy we surround ourselves with is so important. Unlike family, you can choose friends, which shows you have good judgment.
Evidently.
You didn't choose to meet me though. Speed dating's random. It is amazing to hear you look up to your family though. I wish I could have had that growing up. Obviously, learning certain harsh lessons on your own is good, but I don't know. Certain things could have been avoided if I'd had someone to guide and support me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think I'm very lucky.
Okay, next question. Does body count matter?
Oh,
No.
holy moly. I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug, so...
You think he was smug?
Think?
No, not for me. Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay, so you're open-minded. That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just
That's
1
good. We can
minute.
just eat in
So we'll
silence,
be wrapping
second,
up
please.
very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
There's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
Goodbye.
Well, you should know that was the most uncomfortable date I have ever been on in my life. I try to run with it, but you come across as really aggressive.
Oh, it was great meeting the kind of person I definitely don't want to see again.
No, I wish I
Goodbye.
could say the pleasure was all mine, but I would be lying.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents.
She might even like that. Someone coming back at her. But no. NFT trader, judgmental about staycation, enjoying your home areas, or your home country. There's nothing wrong with being driven. There's nothing wrong with being dominant. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But she's coming off more as a Karen. And that is where it goes wrong.
Lads, move on to your next table. The date is awaiting.
Right, well, thanks. See ya.
I wasn't even going to look how she appeared to me because I don't want to know. That would be the worst option so far. Tony, warming up. Who do we have here?
Oh,
Exerciser.
You my date now?
Number 442.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna
Match?
ask.
Fourth person?
What is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
That's fine.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
Like her
What is your
sense of
football
humour.
position?
What do you think?
Midfield.
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which
Wing.
area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper.
Alright, I'm going to go defender.
I'm a keeper in other ways, though.
If you want to get in there, have a tackle.
Well, you are doing your pre-match conditioning, which makes me think that you are reliable. And I think reliability is important in a defender, so I'm going to say defense.
Winner, chicken dinner. Pat yourself on the back. Do you like sports yourself?
Yes, big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf.
This is an outside,
I
yeah.
watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those
Cool.
2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
What are you having, pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go.
So,
Possibly my favourite, even
how
more
did
than
you
the
become
New
a pro?
Ager.
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices.
Let me have a look what we've got here. Beat Tony in arm wrestling. Read Tony's DMs. Draw something rude, interesting. Challenge Tony about the unknown man. Going for a kiss with Tony. Sees me as laid back, humour, kindness and confidence all high. I am liking her. Unlike Azalea, I don't think that they're headbutting with her. I think we complement rather than contrast.
To matches. He knew I fell in love
Well,
with it.
I mean him.
Did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances.
Good.
Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, my lad. Tell me. If
Oh.
you want to, of course.
I said he was a family man at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a great relationship with both my parents. They're both great. Yeah, they have a great relationship, and they're kind of like a blueprint for the sort of person I want to be and the sort of partner I want to be with.
That's amazing. It's so hard to find people talk about both parents like that.
Yeah, God, good parenting is definitely important.
It is.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
You all right?
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, go on.
Yeah,
He's
I don't want
not-
to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
She's a defender. She doesn't need her arms much. I mean, it helps with balance, helps with holding someone back. But it's the legs that are the main thing, and the head.
Ready? Go.
We're already holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
Go, go, go.
You've got more than that. Come on. Come on.
He should win if he's.
I really
Gracious.
thought I was winning that. You're stronger than you look.
Look, I confess, I do some arm days in the gym, so.
Makes me feel a bit better. Still gutted though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just
Men on average are stronger than women. If we were competing on an equal level, I don't know how much stronger we would be. Most likely, quite a bit stronger still and faster. But the sports don't align properly, so you can't really compare as much as it would be. But yeah, biologically, we're stronger. So obviously, if he's an athlete and she's an athlete, he's likely to win. There will be exceptions, but it's going to be rarer. Now, if she had to go against me, I'd lose.
1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time.
Okay, what do we have here? We've got arm wrestling. Read Tony's DMs, draw something rude, challenge Tony about the unknown man, and going for a kiss. I like her. Her and Azalea.
What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none.
Oh, not this one.
But that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the painting, the man or his son?
That man's father is my father's son. So,
Brothers and sisters.
sorry, my head's gone crazy. That man's father is my father's son. My father's son is me, so that man's father is me, which means that man is my father.
I have none. That man's father.
I screwed it.
Father's son. It is the man himself.
That's what I was going to say, but
Nice.
draw's no fun. I'll say man's son.
But how do we find the answer? Oh, is it's folded in? Okay. More thoughts gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
The man's son! Get
screwed
in!
that up.
Oh, God.
I messed that up.
You only got that because you swapped your answer. You thought the man as well.
A win's a win, right?
All right,
One
you
win
get it,
each.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Very effectively and
yeah,
very
it's great
well.
to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton, and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right
Like
there.
it, like it.
I will not. Have a good night.
And she's a footballer. My sport, although I only really follow Cheltenham Town, football. I would love to have someone to go watch like that. That'd be brilliant.
Hi, Tony.
So for him, definitely. Expect the unexpected. Need to wait. There's nobody here, is there? No. Someone didn't show? Or is this going to be Misha? Or... Oh. A gentleman?
Good evening. I'm
Join
Derek,
us.
evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is
Bad
pretty fair. That's a
scheduling?
good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, that's
Well,
who I
I'm
like.
sure you made a fantastic
Sorry.
impression.
That's who I like. Should we
Yeah,
do that?
I
Because
have
that's rude in
met
England.
some great women. They are all very different. So you have given me a really tough call to make.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. Yeah. What a great dilemma to have.
Yeah, oh, I don't really know how they feel about me, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
We will.
So, how long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume?
Mm-hmm. Correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. Pregnancy facilitator, Derek.
You really don't.
No,
That sounds like
that's-
something that would be on a t-shirt on a lad's holiday.
Yeah.
The stag do t-shirts. You're right.
Absolutely.
I actually think I've seen them before.
I sell like hotcakes, though, right? So how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening.
This is a
I
special
thought I was
speed
going
date.
out for a drink with my best mate Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere. I don't know, but
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
come again.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
I could shoot the shit with anyone. But no, but like with your job, you must be the same.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, no one's going to enjoy an event if they can't approach their host. So, I think it's the suit as well.
It is something.
you do the Steve
Well,
Harvey
I'm
rather
glad
well.
You felt you could approach me too.
Oh, you made it very easy. Thank you, Ryan.
You are welcome, Derek.
Yeah, this is a special, an extra date. Agree to try other events hosted by Derek. Get more riddles correct than Derek. Show Derek your reggaeton. Show Derek your love of dubstep. Seriously? Steal a kiss. Interesting. Another
You are
ways to gain
halfway, guys.
relationships.
Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks.
So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Very true.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. And both are brilliant. Markedly
Wait back, we'll see. I could go either way.
I think I like to dominate in most situations.
That's
so
not what I was going for. But
Probably someone who's a little bit more laid back would be helpful, but not someone who is a pushover.
They do often say that relaxed people are
more confident.
successful,
Often the case, but not always.
sexy, even.
Yes.
You talk from experience.
Yeah. First time.
I like his sense of
I was
humor.
wondering, has hosting these made you, like,
No.
expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay.
I get the feeling he's got Plato's or Socrates' view, which is, he said something along the lines of, the oracle said I'm the wisest of all Greeks, because of all Greeks, I know that I know nothing.
Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
He's gay.
Mean? What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yeah.
Bit of an
sorry.
assumption there, my friend.
No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
Yes, it was.
You're fine. Totally fine.
So what other events do you host?
So a lot for the queer community.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a lot of, obviously, speed dating. We do traffic light parties, lock and key
Light parties.
parties, all sorts, really.
What are those?
Okay, it is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
All right.
Need to stop forgetting. Sorry, what were we?
We were talking about your queer events.
Yes. Yeah, you should come sometime.
Why not?
Sorry, are you assuming that I'm still going to be single after this?
I don't know, maybe see it as a safety net.
I would love to. You know, just so long as you're hosting, of course.
Naturally. And that, ladies and gents, is the end of tonight's event. I've been Derek. Get home safe, and hope you had a good time.
Thanks, Derek. I'm actually kind of glad that the musician bailed.
Oh.
What do we have? Confidence 100%, kindness 80, humour 50, charm 70. Agree to go to other events hosted by Derek, yes. I'll admit I'm surprised at a game like this. Throwing in not a spanner, a surprise like that. I like that they did that. And I think I'm going to have our lad here be by.
She was lovely. But I'm kind of glad too. But that is totally against the rules for me to say that.
Is it also against the rules for me to ask for your socials?
No. At D-More events.
Business connection. All right.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Well, there was Azalea. Yeah, she was something else. She brought her own kombucha. She had her own goblet that she brought.
Goblet.
Yeah, with a crow on it. It's just very different, but it was really interesting because it wasn't like any of the other dates I went on.
Was there chemistry over kombucha?
Yeah, I guess you could say there was a little bit of chemistry, yeah. I could see it going somewhere.
Azalea, I think that would be an exciting relationship. But I think it could have a lot of headbutting too. Interesting to pursue, but not my top one.
There was Kathleen, who was a PhD student studying psychology. She was very smart. She was reading on our date. She was just very smart. It was a little bit intimidating.
Do you think there'll be more from Kathleen?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I quite reached her standards in terms of what's going on between my ears. I just don't see it happening.
Well, you won't be for everyone.
Yeah.
Kathleen is a go-getter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I really wish her all the luck. But she also seemed to have a... How do I put this? You have to be up there with her or you're below her. And I don't want to have that kind of relationship.
And an absolutely nuts thing happened. I was supposed to be meeting for this day this musician, but she bailed. And then, do you remember the host?
Yeah?
Yeah, Derek is his name. So I was sitting there, and he came up and told me about a girl who had to leave. And then we sat down, we just started talking.
You and Derek!
Yeah,
God,
yeah, he's
I
just.
love that!
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw plenty of him as well. He's a cool guy. He's very, very suave.
So, would there be more with Derek?
Maybe, yeah.
Derek as a relationship, I see as fun, relaxing, able to play off of each other and just have a good time.
Love that for you.
Yeah, thank you. Aha, now let me tell you about Tony. She is a football player.
Wow.
Professional.
Wow.
She was just quite laid back. Sort of person who was like, give as good as you can get, you know?
That sounds fun. Do you think there might be a future with the footballer?
I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, I'd love to see her again.
Tony, driven, competitive. He's a sports person too. They will complement each other. I think that would be a really good connection. She's possibly my top one. Yet she's not mean. She doesn't have a negative bone in her. I mean, everyone does, but she's not coming across that way. She's friendly. We can push each other and have a bit of a niggle when we beat each other. But yes, I think Tony is a big compliment. That's COMPLEMENT, not I am. As in, we match each other.
Aww.
There
I have to take a quick break. I will be back. Right then, let us continue.
was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. My God, she would put you to shame the amount of work she would do. She is a crypto trading beautician, and she's studying as well.
Wow, what a combination.
I don't even know how she finds the time to do all of it.
Was there a spark?
No.
No. I mean, I sat down and I started telling her, you know, a bit about myself, job and everything, and I could see she was almost like glazing over when I was telling her. I'm just not for her, I don't think.
Aww. So, what's the next move?
More than that, she's not for him, or me. I'm playing him. Not for us, I've got him set up. Don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with a dominant woman. I've been in a marriage with a dominant woman, my late wife, and it was wonderful. She was an amazing woman who deserved to lead the family. She was going beyond just dominating a conversation, being a go-getter, etc. The attitude towards staycations and so on was judgmental, and therefore she was getting more into being a Karen. And that's not good. And yes, there are male Karens, so I'm not trying to use it as a sexist term, even though its origin may be. She was getting into being judgmental, nasty, things like that. Not my kind.
I don't really know. I kind of have a few options, so...
Mr. Popular.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? I guess I just need to think about it a little bit and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Peace.
Right. What's next? I can only have 2 second dates. Ooh. Can I look at the stuff first? Well, I definitely want her to be one of them. We can look at them first. 7 posts. I think I could have done this on the first one, but didn't realise. 7 posts, 888 views, 2,300 and some followers. Nice smile. I mean, she has freckles, but I'm not going to hold that against her. City view, interesting. Travel. I do like travel. Plane above the clouds. Beaches, nice. Intriguing. I'm not sure what that's about. There's the pitch. Which team is she for? Is that something United? Could be. Who's behind her? Is that her dad? I'm not sure. Is it an ex? Could be. is the current. I see. Is it her manager, maybe? Or a team manager? Maybe the teams at the game together. Ah, go for the goal. Like it. Ask for a second date. Yes, she's definitely one we're going to ask. Then it's between Azalea and Dee Moore. Derek. Tony. What do they think of you? Confidence 80, kindness 80, humor 100, laid back 70. Derek thinks confidence 100, kindness 80. Humor 50, charm 70. And Azalea, confidence 40, kindness 60. She's not so keen on me. What a challenge. Like all of Azalea's, let's see. Tony, read her DM. How do I do that? Or direct messages to me. Maybe that's something coming up. Challenge about the unknown man going for a kiss. Get more riddles than him. Show Derek your reggaeton. Show Derek your love for dubstep. Who says I love dubstep or I have a reggaeton? Steal a kiss from Derek. Azalea. Like her social media images. Astrology isn't everything. Azalea, pick up the tab. Feminist. She could like that, definitely. I have no problem with a woman paying either. Again, my late wife, the relationship that was a dominant woman that I mentioned, she earned about 3 or 4 times what I did, so yes, she paid for most of the meals. And that wasn't a problem for either of us. Now, when you get a foolish waiter who thinks they should put it... This is why, let me phrase it this way instead. You should always put the ticket down between people, not in front of the guy assuming. Anyway, let's have a look at your posts. 7 posts. Oh, cute. Flower power, why not? Ooh. Is that a Long Island iced tea or something? I'm not sure. Don't brew it, nothing wrong with that. Little crazy, could be fun. Starting it up in a fun way. Again, could be fun. Could definitely be fun. Can we see it? Is that a topper? Computer stuff. All right. Bodice, tights, thigh boots. Ooh, goddess statue. I'm rather obsessed with skulls, but that's nothing wrong with that. Maybe a particular day. Dia de los Muertos. Some people celebrate from cross cultures. That's her altar, I assume. Although if it is her altar, it's lacking things like pentacle, incense, and so on. Not everyone has all the same things on their altar, of course. That's a censer that she's using for incense. Bad bitch with coffee. I like it. I like it. Not sure between her or Derek. Or backspace is back. Let's have a look at Derek. 4 posts. Outside your block of flats, fine. Standard. Doll. Dollars ditch water. And a microphone. All right. Wow. 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 I like him, but these, especially given he's an event manager, these social images are dollars ditch water. No. That's entirely put me off. That's the only one that's decent. It's looking there like, well, why am I bothering? No. Derek, you need someone to help you with your image. Well, I was open to going with him, but on this particular case, no. I'm going to go Azalea. Going to be an interesting challenge. Are there more social media images, I wonder? Am I missing some? Nope, I've got them all. Chronic occupational hazard. Well, we're going to save it there and come back for the second dates next time. Toodle pip. See you then.